Hi! I'm here with a tag video. Pretty exciting. It is the Preptober tag, and it was created by Danny Darling, and I was also tagged by her. So thank you so much for tagging me. I'm really excited to do this tag, so we'll just get started. The first question is, what are you planning on writing for NaNoWriMo this year? I am planning on continuing my book that I started writing in May or June. I don't really remember when I started it, but I'm planning on continuing with that for NaNoWriMo, and it's fantasy with steampunk elements. What do you find to be the hardest part about planning? Like actually coming up with concrete ideas, I guess, in the form of an outline. I am not good at outlining at all. I pretty much, when I start a book, I know what I want it to be about. There are a few main plot points that I know I want to have happen, and I usually know how I want it to end, and then I just write it and see how they all connect as I'm writing. And when I participate in NaNoWriMo, I try to do a little bit of an outline so that I don't get any of the times where I get stuck trying to connect scenes or anything like that, but I usually don't. I try and it doesn't happen, but it works out, so. What is your favorite part to plan? I don't think I have a favorite part to planning because I'm not good at it and I don't really do it. I think about it, definitely. So far, all this month, knowing that NaNoWriMo was coming up soon, I have been thinking about it and trying to think of scenes that I want to have happen, because I'm getting close to the part in the story that I want something specific to happen that kind of like turns the story around a little bit. Not around, backwards, but like it changes the direction of the story. And I don't have everything planned out for after that part yet, which has never happened to me before. So I've been trying to think of scenes and major scenes for after that part all month so far, and hopefully I can come up with things. Do you use a structured plot outline or worksheets, or do you word vomit? I definitely word vomit. My first drafts are like basically getting shit on the page. And there's a lot of changes that I make after my first draft. I have huge issues usually with the structure of the story, and I have plot holes. I have so many things that I don't even think about usually when I'm writing the first draft because I'm just getting it out. And especially with NaNoWriMo. So yeah, it's the second and third drafts where things really come together. What resources do you use to help you plan? None, except for my last NaNoWriMo novel, which is the novel that I'm hoping to publish in the spring of 2018, Saving Mason. I did a lot of YouTube research. I did a lot of YouTube research during NaNoWriMo as well. Coming closer to having to have the story completed and polished. I don't think an amputee is going to read my book. I don't know any amputees. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to continue my research. I think I'm going to go to the library and do it the old-fashioned way with published books about leg amputations and such. Yep. Do you have a survival kit for Nano? No, except that it's after Halloween, so I usually have a lot of Halloween candy and chocolates. Do you have a favorite snack to eat while writing? No, I usually don't snack. During NaNoWriMo I do, though. I don't know why. It's because I know I'm like sitting down to write and I gotta write all my words. So I'm like, gotta have a snack. And so there's, you know, the Halloween candy. And I know last year I had a lot of the little Ritz sandwiches with the peanut butter in the middle. But usually I don't eat. I try not to. I try to literally just write. But Halloween candy, I guess I'll have to say. That's a thing. Every NaNoWriMo so far is Halloween candy. Do you listen to music while writing? Yes. Usually it cannot have lyrics though. Sometimes, depending, like I'm pretty good. I can listen to M83 usually. Last year I was addicted to Hurry Up We're Dreaming. That album was perfect for what I was writing last year for some reason, and the lyrics did not distract me at all. But usually it can have lyrics, so it's usually like movie soundtracks. Or Thomas Burgerson, he's got great music that is basically movie soundtrack. It sounds like a movie score, but it's just his own music. I think some of his music is actually in some movies. Do you plan to incorporate this year's theme into your novel? I did not know NaNoWriMo did themes. I didn't know that was a thing, to be honest, so no, I'm just gonna write my own book with its own theme, which is fantasy and steampunk. Do you think you're going to win, Nano? I hope so. I have won all of the years that I participated, which is 3. Yes. I have participated 3 times and I have won each time. But this is the first year that I'm kind of worried about it because I've been writing this book quite slowly. Because it's written differently than I normally write. It follows more characters, there's more backstory, there's more to the story, it's more intricate, like plot-wise. It's still, I feel like, not that intricate. I don't write very intricate plots, I don't think. There's more characters, each character has their own story basically, they all are connected, like they all know each other, but it follows different things that each character is doing, and there's like magic and rules and stuff like that. So I feel like it's harder for me to just word vomit this stuff. I think about it a lot more before writing it, and I go back and I change stuff a lot as I'm rewriting it, because as I'm realizing certain things that I liked earlier don't work and I have to change them before I continue, even though I know I don't have to. I can change them later. I can't do it for some reason. So this book, I'm worried that I won't win. But I'm gonna try. And that's the end of the tag. I don't know who to tag because I don't know who's doing NaNoWriMo. But if you're watching this video and you haven't been tagged and you're doing NaNoWriMo, then I tag you. Do it.